Day 1. Arrival in Doha. Stepping off the plane at Hamad International Airport, I felt the dense warmth of Qatar envelop me like a soft cloak. A representative stood waiting with my name on a neat sign, greeting me with such calm courtesy that the exhaustion from my long flight instantly dissolved. As we drove through Doha's evening lights, the city felt like a mirage of futuristic towers rising out of the desert darkness. Checking into my hotel, I paused by the window. The skyline shimmered with quiet grandeur, and I thought, I'm here! I've finally arrived in Qatar. Summary of the day. The gentle kindness of my airport welcome made me feel safe and excited for everything ahead. Day 2, Doha Highlights City Tour. After breakfast, I joined the city tour with the thrill of a kid about to explore a theme park for the first time. Our first stop was the Pearl. Walking along the promenade felt like strolling through an Arabian Monaco. Elegant yachts bobbing on teal waters, lined with coffee shops where expats sipped iced lattes beneath giant umbrellas. Next, Al Corniche swept me off my feet. The curved waterfront glowed under the morning sun, with skyscrapers reflecting turquoise waves. I felt an invigorating breeze as I leaned on the railings, watching families and runners embrace their city's beautiful public space. Then we reached Katara Village. The moment I stepped onto its wide sandstone walkways, the smell of oud wafted through the alleys. Art galleries peeked out from behind traditional arches. I wandered into a small amphitheater, imagining the hum of poetry recitals under moonlit skies. Finally, Souq Waqif was like stepping back centuries. Narrow alleys brimmed with colorful fabrics, gold jewelry glinting under warm shop lights, spices piled high into fragrant mountains of red. Turmeric yellow. I bought a small pouch of saffron, charmed by the vendor's easy smile. As evening fell, we transitioned to a dhow cruise. Boarding the wooden boat felt nostalgic, as if I had joined pearl divers of old. But the cushioned seats and Arabic music reminded me I was a welcomed guest of the modern era. Sailing along the Arabian Gulf, Doha's skyline transformed before me. The sun dipping behind silver towers, painting everything in blush pink and lavender. My heart swelled with silent awe. Summary of the day: watching the sunset from a traditional dhow as Doha's skyscrapers glowed felt like seeing the city's soul through its golden mirror. Day 3, afternoon desert explorer safari with dinner. After a leisurely breakfast and a quiet morning spent journaling by the hotel lobby windows, afternoon arrived with promise. Our 4x4 SUVs waited outside, and my excitement spiked the moment I buckled in. As we left Doha behind, the landscape shifted from modern glass towers to endless sand seas. Suddenly, the dunes rose like giant caramel waves. Our driver accelerated, and we plunged down steep sandy slopes. The car tilted almost sideways at times. My screams turned into laughter, heart pounding with exhilaration. Eventually, we reached the inland sea, where dunes kissed the azure waters. I stood barefoot, feeling the warm sand between my toes, while the horizon blurred into the sky, a gradient of pale blue and honey gold. Dinner was served at the desert camp, and as I sat on woven cushions, eating smoky barbecue lamb under a canopy of stars, the desert breeze cooled my flushed cheeks. The quiet was only interrupted by gentle laughter and the hiss of the grill. I closed my eyes, feeling deeply grounded, yet endlessly free. Summary of the day: the desert safari reminded me that beauty often hides in the starkest, simplest landscapes. Day 4. Exploring Doha City. After breakfast, the day was mine. I decided to visit the National Museum of Qatar. Its architecture alone stunned me. Massive, interlocking discs inspired by the desert rose crystal. Inside, walking past exhibitions about Qatar's pearl diving history and Bedouin life, I felt connected to the resilience and grace of this land's people. Later, I wandered into the Museum of Islamic Arts. The geometric precision and hushed galleries filled with centuries-old ceramics, metalwork, and manuscripts left me whispering "wow" under my breath repeatedly. To end my day, I went shopping at Villaggio Mall, where Venetian canals flowed under painted skies. As I sipped iced Arabic coffee, I smiled, thinking how Qatar seamlessly blends tradition with luxury. Summary of the day: the peaceful stillness of the museums made me reflect on how art carries entire civilizations forward. Day 5. Departure. After breakfast, I checked out, feeling a pang of sadness. At the airport, I looked out over Doha's skyline one last time, silently promising I'd return. As the plane lifted off, Qatar glimmered below, a small desert country with a giant, welcoming heart. Summary of the day: leaving with a suitcase of saffron, sand-speckled shoes, and a soul full of Arabian sunsets.